Shankar Hara Hara Shankar Jaya Jaya 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 Shankar Hara Hara Shankar Hara Hara Shankar Jaya Jaya Shankar Hara Hara Shankar Jaya Jaya Shankar.
என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காட்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டலன் சொல்வேன், என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காட்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டலன் சொல்வேன், என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே. மோனமாய் கை காட்டி முன்னோராலில் கீழ் மோனமாய் கை காட்டி சொன்னதை வாய் மலர்ந்தே சொல்லிகருள் செய்ய, முன்னோராலில் கீழ் மோனமாய் கை காட்டி சொன்னதை வாய் மலர்ந்தே சொல்லிகருள் செய்ய, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காட்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டலன் சொல்லே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே. தெய்வமாய் நாம் போற்ற வந்தவர், நானில தோர்வுய தவயோகம் கொண்டவர், நடமாடும் தெய்வமாய் நாம் போற்ற வந்தவர், நானில தோர்வுய தவயோகம் கொண்டவர், நடமாடும் தெய்வமாய் நாம் போற்ற வந்தவர், நானில கோர்வுய தவயோகம் கொண்டவர், விடையேறும் புண்ணிய வடிவாம் பகவத் பாதர், விடையேறும் புண்ணியர் வடிவாம் பகவத் பாதர், மீண்டு வந்தாரவர் மெல்மலத்தாள் போற்ற, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, விடையேறும் புண்ணியர் வடிவாம் பகவத் பாதர், மீண்டு வந்தாரவர் மெல்மலத்தாள் போற்ற, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காட்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டலன் சொல்வே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே.
A memorable incident when Sri Chandrasekarendra Saraswati Paramacharya of Kanji Kamakoti Mutt gave a wonderful commentary on Muthuswami Dikshidhar's Kriti Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe to Ariyakudi Ramanuja Iyengar. In June 1961, Paramacharya was camping at Devakottai in Pudukkottai district of Tamil Nadu. He was in deep penance for several weeks, not talking or even communicating by gesture. One could not know if he even heard the devotee's words. One morning, some people from nearby Ariyakudi, Nagarathar, had the darshan of him, and in the course of their talks, it came out that Ariyakudi Ramanuja Iyengar, the famous Carnatic musician and known simply as Ariyakudi, was currently in Karaikudi. To the surprise of everyone, Paramacharya signaled to them, asking if they can bring Ariyakudi over to meet him. They agreed and left. That afternoon, by 3 o'clock, Ariyakudi was at the camp. He was so excited and tense as Paramacharya had asked to meet him in the midst of his Kashtamaunam, vow of a regular silence. Is not Paramacharya known for his simplicity? So his accommodation at the camp was very simple. His room was on the garden side of a small house. Devotees had to have his darshan through a small window after passing through dirt and bushes. Maybe that was his way of admonishing those of us who have grown used to luxuries of life. On being informed that Ariyakudi had arrived, Paramacharya signaled to bring him to the rear window. He came and paid obeisance by falling full stretch at his feet. That was it. To everyone's joy, Paramacharya opened his mouth and started talking in a torrent. Heard of your receiving the Rashtrapati award, you would have walked on a red carpet and been honored in a gathering of eminent persons. But me, I have made you walk on stones and bush and made you sit in a dingy room. Why I called you here is, as it had been my desire for long, to listen to Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe rendered perfectly. On hearing you are around, the desire has resurfaced. Perfect rendition means both the music and the lyrics, Sangeetam and Sahityam. Many people disfigure the words of Sanskrit and Telugu kirtanas to the extent that we wish they never sang. The music part swaras, the rhythm part, and the Sahitya Chandas, what is called Chandam in Tamil, would be given for most songs. The proper way to split and combine words would also be given. The musician has to take care of synchronizing the music, rhythm and chandas, and split and combine the words correctly so as not to spoil the meaning. The compositions of good composers definitely allow this padam pirichu paadradhu, but many musicians simply concentrate on the music and rhythm and ignore the meaning, sometimes leading to ridiculous meanings. Even in this song, Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe, we have a line, Guru Guhaya Jnana Dvanta Savitre. This must be split as Guru Guhaya Ajnana Dvanta Savitre. That's the one who is the sun for the darkness of ignorance. Some sing it as Guru Guhaya Jnana Dvanta Savitre, one who is the sun for the darkness of knowledge. I do not know if you sing the Kriti Sankaracharyam, Sri Subbrama Shastri's Shankarabharanam Kriti, but Veena Dhanammal's family, Sammangudi Srinivasa Iyer, M.S. Subbalakshmi sing this. That is a line, Paramadvaita Sthapana Leelam, means one who so easily like a game founded the great Advaita philosophy. It is to be sung with stress on the A of Advaita. Paramacharya sang this line to give the intended meaning. If we really can, we can, even without proper training, sing this proper meaning. Those I mentioned above also sing properly, but those who do not care stretch the Parama and then sing Dvaita Sthapana Leelam, converting the Advaita Acharya to Dvaita Acharya, laughs heartily for a long time. No doubt, in music there is no Dvaita difference. Only music is important, and music makes the mind of the singer into unison with the song, the protagonist of the song. That is why Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe is attached to you, a Vaishnavite, or you are attached to it. I have heard you sing that song. I do not have to say anything about your musical ability, and the Sahitya part too you do correctly, which is why I have called you here. In my darbar, there is only stones and bushes. There is no accompaniment, not even Shruti. But please do sing that Kriti for me, in spite of all these, when Paramacharya stopped this torrent. Ariyakudi was in tears. he prostrated once again and said, "There is no other prestige for me than to be asked by Periyava to sing, and singing for Periyava. I have no words to express the magnanimity of Periyava, considering me as somebody and giving me this opportunity. Periyava's grace has to fill in for the Shruti and accompaniment and enable me to sing to the level I am expected to, and readied himself to begin the song. Paramacharya, as the raga of this Kriti, is said to be Kambodhi, but the name given in books is Kamboji, right?" When Ariyakudi said yes, Paramacharya continued, "Many of us know Kambojum is Cambodia in Southeast Asia, and that Bharat culture had taken deep roots there. If we infer that Kamboji is a raga imported from that place, researchers like Sambamurthy, the late Professor Sambamurthy, would disagree. Cambodians might have imported many things from us, but not we, far advanced in civilization from them. Definitely not in music, where we were much advanced, whereas they had mostly folk music. Then why the name Kamboji? I have a thought here. There is another place called Kambojam along India's northern border. Kalidasa, no ordinary poet and quite knowledgeable too, tells Esha to go this way, and that is in his Megha Sandesham good enough to plot a map. In his Raghuvamsham, describing Raghu's invasions and victories, he has mentioned one Kambojam beyond the Indus and along the Himalayas. From this we deduce that within the extended India, Akhanda Bharat, there was one Kambojam near the Hindu Kush mountains. Maybe our Kambodhi raga was from this place. Many ragas are named after places, right? Saurashtram, Navarasa Kannada, even Kannada, Sindhu Bhairavi, Yamuna Kalyani, like this Kambodhi might have come from Kambojam region. Researchers say ragas like Mohanam and Kamboji have been around in most civilizations from time immemorial. Later, maybe the raga was given the name of the place that polished it well. Kedaram is a place in the Himalayas. You know Kedarnath, Ghola, Gauda region, Bengal. We have ragas in both names, and even Kedara Gauda. But all three ragas have been in South Indian music. How? Maybe the name came from musicians who specialized in these ragas and came from those regions. People in general, musicians in particular, are referred to with their native places. For instance, Ariyakudi means you. From this, can we say that some of these ragas, Kedaram, Ghola, Kannada, Kamboji, etc., were popularized by musicians from these regions? Are you interested in research into ancient music? Asked Mahaswami to Ariyakudi. Ariyakudi replied, "Not much. But you have set Tirupavai to tune. But unlike for Devaram songs, tunes have not been specified for Tirupavai songs. And those who recited did not use a tune. Since only Brahmins have been reciting Divya Prabandham songs, they have recited only with a kind of up-down delivery. Ethal Yarakkal Prasam. You set the tune for Tirupavai according to your Manodharma, imagination. Is it right?" "To the best of my little ability," replied Ariyakudi. "But it has become the standard and accepted and sung by other Vidwans as well. It seems our ancient ragas have been preserved in their original form, Rupam, only in the Devaram songs, just as the Vedas have been preserved to a note by the Vaidikas through generations. The Oduvar Murtis have preserved Devaram songs, not just the lyrics but the tunes too. What was a service to devotion has also been a service to music. The ragas Shankarabaranam, Neelambari, Bhairavi, etc. have all been identified as different puns. This list includes Saurashtra, Kedaragaula, Kambodhi also. Kambodhi used to be called Takkesi or something like that. Kambodhi is not a Mela raga, right?" "No," replied Ariyakudi. "Hari Kamboji is the Mela raga," was his response. "Kamboji is its Janya raga, but Kambodhi is more famous, just like the son being more famous than the father. Some other Janya ragas too are like this. Yes, Bhairavi is a Janya raga derived from Nata Bhairavi." "Okay, you sing. I have been wasting time in useless chat, preventing you from doing what you came for." Ariyakudi rendered the song Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe, a rare musical feast.
Ajnana
Even without Shruti or accompaniment artists, it still was wholesome. Paramacharya listened to the song with full concentration, eyes closed. Even without Shruti or accompaniment, the song was wholesome. Further, he opened, only because you sang alone, the song came out with all its beauty and the phrases were crystal clear. I would say, Triptosmi, totally satisfied. Let me now have the pleasure of dissolving my mind in Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar's lyrical beauty for some more time. Moreover, others here can also appreciate and learn the meaning and beauty behind this Sahitya and appreciate the geniosity of his creation. Mahaswami started his commentary explaining minute details with artistry. Let's now enjoy this vivid commentary of Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe. Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe Namasthe. Obeisance for Lord Subramanya, everyone knows, begins auspiciously with Sri and has a double Namaste. If you say something more than once, you have said it infinite number of times. We have seen Potri Potri and Jaya Jaya Shankara and Brahma Sutram's every phrase ends with twice repeated words. Namaste, Namaste, Te to you, Namaha, obeisance, Namaha Te becomes Namaste. The whole Kriti goes in the fourth person or Nalam Vetchumai. Obeisances to you, Subramanya. Infinite number of obeisances. Who is Subramanya? True learned Brahmanya. We generally take Brahma to mean the true absolute form of the Lord Paramatma Swarupam. But there is another meaning, Vedas. That is why Upanayanam, the ceremony to begin Veda lessons to a child, is called Brahmopadesam. By learning Vedas, the child becomes Brahmachari. Likewise, Brahmayajnam, Brahmins or ascet that recite the Vedas. Subramanya is a symbol of the divine, the end point, the god of Vedas and the special god of the Brahmins. What is the special feature of Veda recitals? Worship of Agni fire. And Subramanya is the god who is the Agni Swarup. He was created by the 6 sparks of fire, Netragni, from the third eye of Shiva. Hence he is the Deva of Vedas and the god of Brahmins, whose sole duty is to recite and teach Vedas. Adi Shankara in his Subramanya Bhujangam says, Mahadeva Devam, Mahadeva Bhavam, Mahadeva Balam. Mahadeva or Brahmins. Mahadeva Devam is god of Brahmins. In Tirumuruga Truppadai, one of the oldest Tamil scriptures, this point is underlined. The Nakkirar, the author stating that each of the 6 phases of Shanmuga grants devotees wishes in one different way, says, Urumukam Mandira Vidigan Marabulivala Andanar Velviyorkume. And when describing Thiruveragam Swamimalai, he says, learned and pious Brahmins perform rituals with fire towards Subramanya. Brahmins who participate in Yajna Karma are called Ritvik. Of the 16 types of Ritviks, one is named Subramanya. From all these, it is evident that Subramanya is the god of Vedas. Muthuswami Dikshidhar has much connection with Subramanya. He has been to and sung in praise of many kshetras and gods, just as Adi Shankara has. But in his devotion, Upasana, he has been known to be a Devi Upasaka. He even breathed his last singing Meena Lochani, Pashamochani, a song in Purvi Kalyani in praise of goddess Meenakshi. But his birth beginning of his composing career were all associated with Subramanya. His very name Muthuswami is that of Muthukumara Swami, the deity at Vaidishwaran Koil. His father Ramaswami Dikshidhar, scholar, musician and Srividya devotee, was without an issue till he was 40. He visited Vaidishwaran Koil with his wife and fasted for 45 days, one mandalam. His wife then had a dream as if someone was tying coconut fruits and other mangalavastu on her womb, and soon she became pregnant. The couple understood that Subramanya had granted their wish and that the dream meant this, and a boy was born on Kirtikai day in the month of Panguni, that boy was Muthuswami. He grew up, had his musical training, Sri Vidya Abhyasam, training in the worship of Devi, and Gurukula Vasam at Kashi, Benares. His guru at Kashi, before dying, told Muthuswami, "Go back to the south. First visit Tirthani. Subramanya will show you the way to your life's purpose." So Muthuswami went to Tirthani. He had his bath in the temple tank and was climbing the hillock when an elderly Brahmin gentleman called him by name and told him to open his mouth. When Muthuswami did so, he dropped a piece of sugar candy, karkhande, in his mouth and disappeared. Muthuswami understood who it was that came from, and his life's mission began that moment. His musical creativity had been woken up. On the spot, he sang 8 krutis in 8 different vetramites. Also note that his mudra is Guru Guha, a name of Subramanya. Guha resides deep inside a cave, Guhai, and Guru Guha resides in the deep cave of the human heart of Muthuswami Dikshidhar. Dikshidhar's life on earth ended on a Deepavali day. The 6th day from Deepavali is Skanda Sashti. Some people fast for these 6 days, beginning on Deepavali day and ending it on the Sashti day. So, in his death too, we see the Subramanya association. Dikshidhar went from place to place and sung in praise of the god there, be it Ganesha, Vishnu, Devi, Shiva, and in each kriti there would be some internal evidence about the place where it was composed, the name of the god, some historical fact, or mantra rahasyam. Our Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe has no such internal evidence. We do not know where it was composed. Maybe he unified the deities of all Subramanya temples in this one kriti, so sparkling is it. So he has started with his innumerable obeisances, then Manasija Koti Koti Lavanyaya. Like 2 namastes, 2 kotis. Koti Koti is 1 crore, multiplied by another crore. Manasija Koti Koti, crore into crore. Manmadas Manasijan, Manmadan, he is born out of mind. Manas, love, Kama comes from the mind, right? There is a Puranic story too. Manmadan is the story of Mahavishnu, but very strangely, he was not born to Mahalakshmi out of Vishnu's love, but from Vishnu's mind directly. The moment Vishnu thought of him and Vishnu's other son, Brahma was born directly too, from Vishnu's navel, Nabhi. See, Vishnu has this funny habit of doing strange things always. Manmadan is famous for his good looks. So, Manasija Koti Koti Lavanyaya is someone who is crore into crore times as beautiful as Manmatha. But is this not funny? I mean, Subramanya being Manasija Koti Koti Lavanya, who is Subramanya? He is the son of Shiva, who reduced Manmatha to ashes with a fire of fury from his eye. And from that same Netragni is born Subramanya. But he was born to Jnana, wisdom, not Kama. Kumar is a special name for him. Just as the south Pillai's son means Pillayar, Kumar in the north refers to the younger son Subramanya. In the south also, we say Kumaran, Kumaraswamy. Nowadays, half of the boys are named Kumar. The term Kumar is particularly applied to Subramanya. In Valmiki Ramayana, Vishwamitra tells the story of Subramanya to Rama and Lakshmana and calls it Kumara Sambhavam. And Kalidasa has named his own epic after this phrase used by the great sage Valmiki. Another interpretation for the word Kumara, Manmadan is also called Maran, and Kumaran, someone who puts Mara to shame, is more beautiful than him. Kukshitamara, Kumara. So Kumara by itself means Manasija Koti Koti Lavanyaya. The Tamil people just love him. They have given him a beautiful name, Murugan, Murugu, beauty. After Kama was burnt to ashes, Devi took over his role, donning his sugarcane bow and floral arrows, Kameshwari. This led to the birth of Subramanya. And how else would be but Lavanya? Devi herself is called Sundari, Tripura Sundari. Dina Sharanyaya. Is mere beauty enough? What we want is Arul grace. Subramanya is the refuge of the sufferers. Dhina, those that are poor. humble, suffering, scared. Dina Sharanyaya, Lavanyaya, Subramanyaya, similar sounding Edugai or Monai or something in Tamil. It is Edugai only, but Edugai on the ending of the words rather than on the beginning. Yaya, Andhyaya Prasam, to him fourth vetrumai. It is usual to go back to the first line with a fast Manasija Koti Koti after beginning in slow tempo. Shauka Kalam or Vilamba Kalam, Vilambam, a nice Sanskrit word. I prefer this word to Shaukam. Slow tempo giving scope to the musician to explore the raga's various nuances is a hallmark of Dikshidhar's studies, and the majestic Sanskrit language helps too, creating the impression of a grand elephant procession. But aren't we all always in a hurry, by the mind and by the body, so we find such slow tempo boring after some time. And for this, Dikshidhar provides relief with some fast movements at the end of most phrases. Madhyama Kalam comes as a relief to Shauka Kalam as a piece of cloth in a sweet, sweet laddu. In this Kriti, both the Pallavi and Charanam have Madhyama Kala endings, but in his most other kritis, we find Madhyama Kala phrases only at the end of Anupallavi and Charanam. Why? Subramanya is a vibrant young man, Endrum Ilamai, so wants to go running right from the word go. Bhusuradi Samasta Jana Bhujitabja Sharanaya. One whose lotus feet are worshipped by Brahmins and other people. Add Namaste of the Pallavi to this. Bhusuradhi, Brahmins and others. Bhusura, Brahmins. Bhu is the earth. Sura or Devas, and Brahmins or the earthly Devas, as they, by their chanting and rituals, bring the blessings of the Devas to earth. We have already seen that Subramanya is the god of Brahmins. Mahideva is the same as Bhusura. But is he the god of Brahmins only? Not so. He is the god of all people. Of his two wives, one is the daughter of Indra, the king of Devas, and the other daughter of a tribal chieftain, Suramahal Kuramahal. Some might say he is a Tamil god, Dravida Swami, and others that he is a god of Brahmins only. His name itself is testimony. But the truth is otherwise. There is no doubt that he is the God of all people, and Dikshidhar takes this line only. We should all unite in the name of God, not fight one another. Bhujitabja Sharanaya, to the worshipped lotus feet. Abja is lotus, up is water, and that which grows in water is abjam. We also call it Jalajam, Ambujam, Sarojam, Neerajam, Jala, Ambu, or all other names for water. Also Vanajam. Vana is forest, but does lotus grow in forest? But Vana has another meaning, water. Kam is also means water. Kamjam is lotus. Kanjalochane, Kanjadalaya Dakshi, or many other references where it is composed by Dikshidhar. Varijam too is lotus. Okay. All I have tried to say is Abjam is lotus. Vasuki Takshakadi Sarpaswarupa Dharanaya. One who takes the form of snakes like Vasuki and Taksha. Literally, Sarpa means Kundalini, the energy of life. Snake has a wriggled spiral-like form. So does our Kundalini in normal circumstances. But if we perform concentrated penance, it wakes up in full glory and then merges with the ultimate. Subramanya's weapon is spear, veil, also known as Shakti Ayudham. No other deity's weapon is as much identified with the deity as veil is with Subramanya. And his connection with snake is apparent in more instances. If we see a snake in our dreams, elders tell us to perform Subramanya Puja for Preeti. And Sashti Puja to Subramanya is also done sometimes as Nagarjuna Puja, in particular for Putra Bhagyam. Subramanya was born at the request of Devas who wanted a powerful commander-in-chief, and we pray to him for Putra Bhagyam. In Andhra and Karnataka, they do not have Subramanya idols in temples. Rather, he is worshipped in snake form. You know a place called Subramanya in Karnataka? There also it is this way. Telugus fondly say Subrayudu, meaning Subramanya as well as snake. Let us see if Adi Shankara has brought out the Subramanya snake connection. Laughs. The title itself is Bhujangam. Snake does not have legs. and uses his whole body as hands, bhujam, and moves about in a wavy rhythm. The chanda similar to a snake's movement is called Bhujanga Prayadam. Acharya has sung Bhujangams on many gods, but when we simply think of Bhujangam, what comes to our mind immediately is Subramanya Bhujangam. On other gods, he had also composed Ashtakams, Pancharatnam, etc., but on Subramanya, only this Subramanya Bhujangam, maybe to prove that Subramanya is himself the Bhujangam. Dikshidhar mentions that famous snakes Vasuki and Taksha. Sashti Puja is performed by worshipping 7 great snakes. Vasuki is the snake who adorns the role of Nagaraja in Nagalokam. And when the sea of milk, Parkadal, was churned with Mantragiri, this Vasuki snake was used to tie the tilak. Funny, isn't it? A poisonous snake helping to extract nectar? Again, what is Subramanya's vehicle, Vahana, peacock, dire enemy of the snakes? Goes to show that in his presence all enmity vanishes. So too, elephants, mortally scared of lions, SMS Swapna terrorizes an elephant. But we have an elephant sitting on a lion, Heramba, one of the many forms of Ganesha, as a lion as his Vahana. Or take Vishnu, his bed is a snake, Adisesha, and his Vahana, Garuda, enemy of snakes. We are told the story that a snake eats the moon during lunar eclipse, but we have a snake and a moon adorning Shiva's head. Strange again are the Parvati Shiva couple. Will a lion leave a bull go? But we have Shiva on the Rishabha bull and Devi on Simha lion. The philosophy behind all these is all beings lose the tendency to hate, Dveshabhavam, at the Lord's Sannidhi. Okay, let's continue our Vasuki Takshadi. Some say Vasuki is the same as Adisesha, some disagree. Anyhow, Adisesha and Subramanya are definitely connected. Venkataramana Swami at Tirupati has much connection with Subramanya. The hillock Tirupati Tirumala is also called Seshagiri, Seshachalam, Seshasailam, Sarpaswarupa Dhara. Subramanya is himself the Tirupati hill. Or take Ardhanarishwara at Tiruchangod. Subramanya is also worshipped here, as he made the united couple into a trio, Somaskanda. This Tiruchangod is also called Nagachalam and Nagagiri, meaning the same as Seshachalam. Vasavati Sakala Deva Vandithaya. Now you takes about the real suras, not earthly suras. Bhusuradi was in the lower octave and Vasavadi in upper octave. The meaning is one who is worshipped by Vasava and other devas. Vasava is Indra. Of the devas, there is one class called Ashtavasus. They are Indra's followers, Parivaram. So Vasava is Indra. When he himself worships, all other devas have to follow suit. Yatha Raja, Tata Praja. Moreover, when Surapadma drove off the devas and ascended Indra's throne, Subramanya was the one who saved them. So they have much reason to worship Subramanya. Not just worshipping, Indra gave off his daughter Devasena in marriage to Subramanya. So Deva Senapati became Devasena Pati. Dikshidhar also points this out later in the Kriti. Devaraja Jamadre. Reminds me, Devasena is said to be Indra's daughter and Valli, the daughter of Nambirajan, tribal king Suramahal Kuramahal, but in fact both of them are Vishnu's daughters, but for some reasons grew up with Indra and Nambirajan. Who is Vishnu? Devi's brother, Subramanya's uncle. So Subramanya has married his uncle's daughter perfectly in accordance with custom. Arunagirinadar says as many times Murugone, nephew son-in-law. As he says Murugone, even though Ganesha too is Vishnu's nephew, Mal Murugan, Vishnu's nephew, denotes Subramanya only. Another example of unity in diversity, Vishnu, whose son is Manmata, died in the Netragni, has given his daughter in marriage to Subramanya, born out of the same Netragni. Further, we will see that Saiva Vaishnava difference also vanishes, and it would not be strange that this Kriti is a Vaishnavite's masterpiece. Is it not quite expected, as Subramanya is the son-in-law of Vishnu? Would you not love and respect your son-in-law? One step further, Devi herself is Vishnu's sister. Who gives off Meenakshi in marriage to Sundareshwara? Thare Vartha Kudukarade. A world famous sculpture at Madurai tells us who. First, Dikshidhar said, Samasta Jana Bhujitaya, then Sakala Deva Vanditaya. Among devas, there are several categories: Vasus, Rudras, Adityas, Gandharvas, Kinnaras, etc. And finally, Varenyaya means the best. This appears in Gayatri Mantra. To bring out the superlative nature, Dikshidhar has used this word from Gayatri, which is but the essence of the Vedas. And Varenyaya continues the Anthyaprasam of Subramanyaya, Lavanyaya, Saranyaya, and as it comes at the height of Anupallavi, he has used the word from the essence of Vedas. The beginning of each line too of Edigai Prasam, Sri, Su, Bhusu, Vasa, Dhasa. This is the speciality of great composers. Their Rachana, Visesham, not Rasana, appreciation. Rachana means lyrical beauty, the unified effect of sound and meaning, each falling into its place at ease. Composed, composure itself means peace. Ease. In Tamil, we say quite beautifully, Sollamaidi, Purlamaidi. We can deduce a composer's rasana from his rachana. Dhasa jana bishta prada dakshadaragra kanyaya. Having certified his stature with a superlative, Dikshidhar mounts more superlatives one after the other to bring out his kindness to devotees. Dasa jana abhishta prada, one who fulfills his devotees' wishes. Dikshidhar could have stopped here, but was not quite satisfied. After prada, we have daksha, thara, agra, a stream of superlatives. Abhishta pradadaksha is one who is very good at fulfilling his devotees' wishes. Stop here. No dakshatara, the best among those who are good at fulfilling their devotees' wishes. Thara, better in comparison. In Tamil also we say Tharamanadu. Yes, there may be many such capable gods and their supporters may come fighting, so let us avoid controversy here. After all, God and music and kritis are but for unity and peace. So let Subramanya be the number one among all such gods. Though Dikshidhar, so he says Agraganyaya, another superlative. Agra, first place. Ganyaya, held in or esteemed to be in. Taraka Simhamuka Sura Padmasura Samharte, one who vanquished Tharaka, Simhamuka and Surapatma. Add Namaste here. Pallavi and Anupallavi at all the words in the fourth person. Nalam Vetrumai in Tamil. Now Charanam has words ending in Ru, a week of you. Kutrayalugaram in Tamil. Samhartru, Upadesha Kartru, Savitru. In fourth person, these do not become Yaya but take the E sound, Hartre, Kartre. Tharaka, Simhamuka and Shurapatma are brothers. Tharaka is elephant-faced, Simhamuka obviously lion-faced, and Shurapatma has an ugly Rakshasa face. In the south, Surapatma is the king of Asuras and the chief villain. We even celebrate Sura Samharam, but in the north, Tharaka takes the place. Kalidasa in his Kumara Sambhavam says that Subramanya was born for the purpose of vanquishing Tarakasura, and in Subramanya Bhujangam, Adi Shankara mentions all three. Dikshidhar follows the southern line. Okay, Dikshidhar has spoken his beauty, Koti Koti Manasija Lavanyaya, kindness, Dhira Saranyaya, Abhishta Varapradhaksha Graganyaya, and Velar. And what next? What signifies Dikshidhar's kritis? What is his mudra? Guru Guha. This is Subramanya's greatest quality. He is the one who teaches us the path of the ultimate. He even teaches his father Shiva, Guruvai Ararkum Upadesam Vaitha Arunagiri. He is Tagappan Swami, Swaminatha Swami, Jnana Pandita Swami, Tapatraya Harana Nipuna, Tattvopatesha Kartre. Jivatma, human soul, has three kinds of desires. Tapatrayam, they are Adhyatmikam, Adibodhikam, Adidevikam, and all these three lead to suffering. The first, to suffering within our soul. The second is brought out by human animal beings. The last, Adidevikam, literally means God's work. But here stands to mean our fate, Vidhi. Subramanya teaches us how to win over them. He is an expert, Nipuna, at such teaching. Viranutha, wisdom and valor. We ignorantly understand that they are different, but the true wise man, Jnani, can take any form but still be a Jnani inside. Krishna tells Arjuna to take his bow and shoot. Gandivathai edada, ambai thoduda, in the midst of Gita, which is essentially a Jnanopadesam. Subramanya is a Jnanavira, the wise warrior, commander-in-chief of the Devasena, and worshipped by all brave and wise men. Hence Viranutha, Nutha, one who is worshipped. One more interpretation. He has 9 deputies whose names all start with Vira, Veerabahu, Veerakeshari, Veeramahendra, etc. So also is Viranutha, Guruguhaya. After valor again, Jnana. Subramanya abodes are mostly hillocks or caves. Guhai, Kuranjik Kadavul in Tamil. Philosophically, he is the divine truth residing deep in the cave, that is the human heart. And when he comes out and preaches, he is Guru Guha. This is also Dikshidhar's mudra, having flown spontaneously out of his heart into his words. Ajnana Dvanta Savitre, Dvantam, darkness, Savitha, sun. Just as sun drives out the darkness, he drives out the darkness of ignorance. The use of the word Savitha for sun is significant here. Sun, Surya, has several other names: Aditya, Bhusha, Bhaskara, Bhanu, Marthanda, Dhinamani, more to be found in Aditya Hridayam. Of these, the name Savitha appears in Gayatri Mantra. Roughly translating in Gayatri, we pray that the brilliant wisdom light of the ultimate, likened to the glow of the sun, should awaken our inner wisdom and make it glow too. Speciality of the name is Savitha does not talk of the destructive of a darkness nature of the sun, but the creative nature. Savitha, literally one who creates. Prasavam, giving birth, same root here. Sun not only destroys darkness, dirt, insects, etc., but also induces rain, growth of vegetation, our good health, and even our mental growth. Similarly, Subramanya vanquishes darkness of the mind, but also fills in this void space with wisdom. The use of the word Savitha has come out beautifully. Tirumurugattruppadai starts with a similar simile of dawn. I think the whole point of this Kriti is to show Subramanya to be the essence of Gayatri, which itself the essence of Vedas. The Kriti starts with Brahmanyaya. At the height point of the Anupallavi, we have Varenyaya. And the height point of the Charanam as Savitru. The Kriti touches its peak at this point. And then Vijayavalli Birthday. This is fun. The real fun with real Jnani is he can be anything outside, brave, beautiful, kind and anything. He is Sura Samhara Murthy, the valiant victor at Tiruchendur, a sannyasi at Palani, a brahmachari boy at Swami Malai, Devasena's and Valli's husband at Tirupparangundram and Tiruttani. Vijayavalli is none but Valli. Devasena is Jayanthi, so he has Jaya and Vijaya as his consorts. Valli Kalyanam is a jolly good anecdote, but the philosophy there, he frees the mind caught between Indriyas, the tribal folk in the story, and merges it with himself. Goes also to show how much of a Dina Sharanya he is. He is son of the universe's first couple, took on many different roles and whatnot just to please the deep innocent love of a tribal girl. Shaktya-yudadartre, one who wears this powerful spear, Shaktivel. Dhiraya, we generally take this to mean strength, fearlessness. Of course, that is correct, but another meaning is sharp intellect, and this Dhi sound is found in Gayatri too. Gayatri's use of Dhi refers to our intellect, which pray be induced by the ultimate light, Paramatma Tejas. The root meaning of the word Gayatri is that which protects, elevates the one who sings it. Sing? The recital of Vedas in up and down fashion is itself like a song, and Dikshidhar probably made this Kriti as a kind of musical Gayatri and hence borrows many words and ideas from Gayatri Mantra, which is the first and basic swara of the Saptaswara. Shadjam, The cooing of peacock is likened to Sajjam, and peacock reminds us of what? Arunagiri says, Maragada Mayura Perumaikan. If he is the Lord of Sajjam, the bass note, is he not the Lord of music too? And must he not have a Sangeeta Gayatri on him? Which is why he created Dikshidhar, starting him off with a sugar candy and got him to sing this Kriti. Nada Vidhatre. Vidhata is Brahma. Nada here is the same as Nutha in Viranutha, means one who is worshipped. We all know the story. Subramanya asked Brahma for the meaning of Pranava Mantra. Brahma could not give a satisfactory answer, and our young boy imprisoned Brahma and took over his duty of creation. In some temples, we can see Subramanya donning the Japamala and Kamandalu of Brahma, example Kanchi Kumarakottam. Shiva came to Brahma's rescue. Okay, my son, Brahma does not know. You tell me the answer if you know. Pat came the reply. If you want the answer, ask like a student does, not like a teacher. Even great people take pleasure in losing their offspring. Shiva went down to Subramanya and got Pranavopadesha. A lesson to all of us in pursuit of knowledge. There is no shame. Having now realized Subramanya's greatness, Brahma worshipped him and was released back to his job. Devaraja Jamadre, son-in-law of Indra. We have already seen this. Bhuradi Bhuvana Bhoktre. Bhuradi, earth and other Bhuvana worlds. It is customary to classify the infinite number of worlds into 14, of which 7 are below, and further summarizing as Bhur, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, that is lower, middle and upper worlds. Recognize these? Gayatri again. We add a Om to it and recite as part of many our rituals. The idea is that the fruit of our rituals should reach all the people in all of these worlds. Bhokta means ruled by, enjoyed by, or not the happenings on in all these worlds at and for his pleasure. Leelanubhavam. Finally, Bhoga Moksha Pradatre. As seen, he is the one who rules over and enjoys all good things in this world, while giving us the illusion that we too enjoy various pleasures like wealth, position and fame. Dhatha, one who gives. Pradhatha, expert in giving. In the fourth person, it becomes Pradatre. As long as this illusion drama is on, it is fine for us to enjoy and for him to give. But if we delude ourselves into the thinking that this drama is a real thing, we are fools. Once the drama is over, should we not go back to our real selves? This is the state when the mind, Manas, the drama stage dies and the Atman alone exists. He gives us this state too as Ajnana Dvanta, Savitha, Moksha Pradhatha. If we seek moksha from Dhanalakshmi or from Santanalakshmi, we are not going to get it. And Dakshinamurti would not give us wealth or offspring either. Subramanya gives us both Bhogam and Moksham. There is nothing more to say after this sentence, and the Kriti ends. Paramacharya further tells Ariyakudi and the gathering at large, I am happy to see that you coming from a good Guru Sishya Parampara or preserving good music. You must also bring up good disciples and keep the tradition going. A Brahmin, having learnt Veda, has a compulsory duty to teach at least one or more person Adhyapanam. This can apply to other Shastras and arts too. One more point about musicians. You should sing the Telugu and Sanskrit Kirtanas fully aware of their meaning. It is not fair to say that Tamil songs alone are enough. Great composers in this country have created hundreds of Telugu and Sanskrit songs of much musical and lyrical beauty. If we ignore them, the loss is ours. Do not defend by saying, I do not understand them. If only we desire, do we not spend time and energy on all sorts of useless things? If musicians dedicate themselves to pure music and proper rendition of words without losing the Vasanda Artha Visesham, language cannot be a barrier. Now that you are number one in the world, do your best towards this. May Subramanya's grace be with you in this endeavor. Ariyakudi was totally moved. He took leave saying, this has been the best day in my life. And Paramacharya went back to his penance the next moment. Pallavi. Sri Subramanyaya Namasthe, Namaste. Manasija Koti Koti Lavanyaya Dina Sharanyaya. Anupallavi. Bhusuradi சமஸ்தஜன பூஜிதாப்ஜ சரணாய வாசுகி தக்ஷகாதி சர்ப்பஸ்வரூப தரணாய வாசவாதி சகலதேவ வந்திதாய வரேண்யாய தாசஜனாபீஷ்ட பிரத தக்ஷதராக்ர கண்யாய சரணம் தாரக சிம்ஹமுக சூரபத்மாசுர சம்ஹர்த்ரே தாபத்ரய ஹரண நிபுண தத்வோபதேசகர்த்ரே வீரனுத குருகுஹாயாஜ்ஞானத்வாந்த சவித்ரே விஜயவல்லீபர்த்ரே சக்தியாயுததர்த்ரே தீராய நதவிதாத்ரே தேவராஜ ஜாமாத்ரே பூராதி புவனபோக்த்ரே போகமோக்ஷப்ரதாத்ரே ஸ்ரீ சுப்பிரமணியாய நமஸ்தே.
என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காஞ்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டதென் சொல்வேன், என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே, என்னையும் காஞ்சி முனி ஆட்கொண்டதென் சொல்வேன், என்ன பெரும் தவம் யாம் செய்தலறியேனே. முன்னமோராலின் கீழ் மோன